Wow, welcome back to Monday Madness. A StreamYard feature actually worked.
That's pretty impressive.
I know. I only had to hit the live button. It played my intro, went straight into this. I'm surprised. Saved me the guesswork of having to time it
that
right
up
so I
right.
end the stream.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's
So
like
annoying.
yeah. Hey, Brian LCS is here. What's going on? AOA, what's going on? Mama Bear. And here we go. IMDL, brah.
Bro, what?
What, the
Bro,
thumbnail?
You want to get on? You want to come on the show?
I keep looking at the thing, Nerd Channel.
Yeah, me too.
What was my thumbnail for tonight?
Why
Do I have it laying around?
Movie, who asked for this Joker movie?
Yes. Because that's a question we always hear on the panel. Who asked for this?
Oh.
There's the thumbnail for tonight. Who asked for the Joker? Who asked for Morbius? Who asked for Madam Web? Who asked for the Penguin?
Shareholders.
4 different projects, 4 different outcomes. Waiting for the. I thought I sent you the link.
I was wondering why you put more than time on there.
Are you on your?
What the hell? It always does this with you and DL. The link never goes through. It's just try again. Sorry, DL.
Oh, message failed. Oh wow.
Yeah, message failed.
Wow, I hate that, especially when I'm in a shitty area. Like I thought I sent you the message. That's why sent you the.
But I'm hardwired on a PC. This should not be happening.
I think the one time I didn't respond to you. Were you trying to get to me the comic book? It was like boo. I was like, wait, I thought I already responded.
Oh, yeah. I boo a lot of people. But before we get started, I want to discuss 2 outstanding shows that are going on tonight. That's going on. One on Max, Penguin, and Agatha, all along on Disney Plus.
Oh my god, Penguin episode 3 was freaking amazing.
Ooh.
It made me love Victor.
I really hate the Riddler after that episode. Hey, yeah, what's going on, buddy?
How are you going to invite me on a stream?
I literally
sent me the link. You just sent me the thumbnail. That's all you did.
You say, oh yeah, here's the thumbnail.
Failed. It literally failed.
Bruce is like, yeah, here's the thumbnail. Now just watch it.
You can sit on the sideline and watch it. Well, I was just saying, Agatha and Penguin are doing really well viewership wise, and they're holding the audience. And I'm enjoying both. They're 2 different shows, but 2 different audiences. What do you guys think about that?
I watched Agatha. I have not watched Penguin yet. Happy for both of them that they're getting good viewership. So far, I'm not loving Agatha, but there's some interesting stuff going on. See where it lands. Yeah, you guys know how I feel about Marvel shows. So
I know.
But that Penguin show, though.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Oof, yeah, I'm on the opposite end of this. Your answer. I've watched a couple of Penguin episodes because somebody told me to, and I have no love for that actor. That's not news. I've been meaning to get to the Agatha though because I'm like so excited to watch it, but I just can't find the time.
I can see that. It happens. But I will say this about Agatha. It is the first Marvel show that actually feels like a actual show. It's episodic, but has an overall arching storyline going on, which you really don't get that much anymore on streaming shows.
Yeah, I miss the days where we have more than 8 episodes. Like at the very least, like 20 episodes. Those were the good old days. Now we're just reduced to just 6 or 8, and seasons come out like a year or 2 or so, and they take too much time, and it's a pretty painful experience.
Unless you're Andor, that gets to have 12 episodes for no reason.
Hey, Endor is a work of art. It is
Actually,
the,
I'm glad
it
you
is the
enjoy it.
actually,
second best thing put out by
well,
Star
there's this
Wars.
one show
I'm
that
glad
has
you enjoy it.
But there is this
Thank
one
you very
show that
much.
does have 12 episodes per season. It's called The Legend of Vox Machina. It's on Amazon Prime Video. It's a good show. I should check it out. Season 3, so it's currently running right now. Yeah. Funny series.
Here's a warning for any anime fans. If you're thinking about watching a show that just started this last weekend called the Dan or whatever it's called, the Dan, the Dan, whatever. The themes in that anime are insane. Have you guys seen it?
I heard of it.
There's literally aliens kidnap this girl. She doesn't believe in ghosts. The guy she hangs out with doesn't believe. She doesn't believe in aliens. The guy doesn't believe in ghosts. So she gets kidnapped by aliens, brought up to a spaceship. The guy gets taken over by a horny grandmother spirit.
What?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
Did I hear that correctly? What did you do?
Okay, so you got me. Okay, so the aliens kidnapping this girl. Okay, I got it's like an alien type
They take it a ship. They strap her down.
Grandmother
Rip all her clothes off. Mind you, these are high school students.
Okay.
I don't know how
you
this
lost
made it
me
to
there.
Crunchyroll. Yes.
Okay, before you get this completely taken off the air by describing this show, are you sure it's anime and not hentai?
It's anime. It's on Hulu. It's on Crunchyroll.
There's no tentacles in this, right?
Are you sure about that? Because
I don't know, because it's kind of sounding
for all
like
my
hentai.
years, I have really not grew up with anime like that. And every time I think of anime, I think of hentai, fan service, tits, jiggling, all that stuff.
Dan the Don, I believe. So there's our themes are of grape, and by the end of the episode, one of the main characters loses his penis. It's taken away from him. I'm like, who was this show made for? Why is it on Crunchyroll?
Okay, so sounds like that one.
Ashley's like, where's it streaming?
You better not be watching that.
It's on Crunchyroll. Fine.
It kind of sounds like
something like that.
So on the first glance, it kind of sounds like you see something from The Boys, but I'm not too sure about that.
Boys doesn't cross those lines.
Oh shit. Okay.
Get back to the Penguin it's one of the. I don't even think there's been a spinoff of a movie that's done as well written and well acted as the Penguin.
Because they actually cooked, not plastered on Disney Plus. Looking at you, Marvel.
Whoa!
Despite me liking some of the shows, they do.
Oh, you mean cutting up a 6-hour movie that they had laying around and making it 6 episodes?
Yeah. Yep.
Hentai is good. Hentai is good.
Confusion on DL's face is saying a lot right now.
We need to talk, Ashley.
DL is actually blushing right now.
But hentai is good, but just not like this.
No.
I wasn't expecting that.
This explains so much. That's all I'm going to say.
You're not going anywhere.
Don't worry.
We're going to have a talk about this later. But
watch them together.
Yeah, you got it, King.
Yeah, you are right. Disney shows tend to be a cut and paste type of way of filming, the acting, the themes of the shows. I think Agatha is the first one that's different. It may not be for everyone, but it's different.
Yeah, it definitely feels different. Doesn't feel. It actually, I kind of forgot it was a Marvel show after a while because, like, it just, it just feels like exactly what I thought it was going to be. It feels like a mixture of Hocus Pocus and Sabrina in there, and there's surprisingly some Evil Dead stuff coming in there. I'm like, what the heck is going on?
I do kind of like the different styles of stuff. It's not just the same bad guys defeat the good guys, defeat the bad guys, pew pew pow pow type stuff.
There we go.
We talked about it.
That's the anime I was talking about. Dan the Dan on Netflix. It's on Netflix and Crunchyroll also.
Interesting.
Of course, RJ watched it. Just saying.
I could see how you could trip over that name because that just really brings to mind of like the old cop shows, you know, Dan, 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 Dan. You know,
Dun, 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 dun.
Before I forget, I haven't done this in a while. There's a giveaway.
oh my god.
Okay.
Oh,
Put your
another
name on
giveaway!
Just one giveaway tonight.
Oh boy.
But it's a really good giveaway.
What kind?
So
So
type lion in the chat. That is a hint to what this actually is.
what kind of giveaway is it?
It's a baby lion.
It's a piece of paper.
Is
It's
it
a piece of
this?
paper with a picture of a lion.
It's probably something foily.
Aslan?
So get that lion in the chat. No exclamation point. I don't
There's no
believe.
specific word we gotta say.
Just lion. Just type lion.
Lion.
You know,
Roseanne,
panel
Roseanne
doesn't
Donnella.
count.
Lion. There you go.
Lion
My
King?
first time back.
Nobody on the panel can
in
win.
weeks, and he's doing it.
I already typed it in the chat, so you didn't say that before. Okay.
Free
It's
stuff.
standing rules.
Free stuff.
Don't worry, we're not gonna have a 3-hour show tonight. It's gonna
Son
be a
of a
quick
bitch.
show. Only got like 12 slides.
4 slides.
12. So let's get this show rolling. There's been enough tomfoolery
Mhm.
and shenanigans going on.
Yes, talking about tentacles.
Did you guys see the theory that Victor will become Victor's ass? Yes, I saw that.
Yeah. If that's
But
the
this is the
case
last
within the
movie.
context of episode 3, it's gonna be more tragic than ever. Don't make me cry again, please.
Oh boy.
That was such a sad episode. The beginning. Wow. Panel never counts.
Yeah.
Grandma boy, Brucifer's giving away a lion.
Grandma's boy.
If that was true, I would be popping off the show. You guys know that.
Watch. Can we do a
All right,
watch
Ed,
over
if
Grandma's
you're asleep, if you're not here, Ed, I'll give you a pass since you're a regular viewer.
Yeah, something fluffy in that purse. I'm in.
So, where are we going? What are we doing here? We're doing. I know I have a thingy for this. Do I have a thingy for this? I might have a thingy.
I thought you had a.
So first up, let's take a look at the box office. Joker, full I do, 37.8 million, while Robot 18.8. Beetlejuice, a strong 10.1. Transformers 1, 5.3. Hold it. Speak No Evil, 2.7. Why is Deadpool and Wolverine still here? 1.5. It hits digital today or tomorrow? Today?
Because it deserves it.
Whitebird.
It's
Here's-
been on
here's the
digital
real-
since the first.
20 years people have waited to see Hugh Jackman in that suit.
I guess.
It's never going away. It's
I
going
was
to be in the
disappointed
theater
with-
for a
with
year.
The cowl. That was horrible. It was horrible.
What did you expect? That cowl
I don't know.
only works
Better than
on
that.
paper.
That
There-
was the worst Deadpool movie ever. Part 2 was better than that one. I said,
Okay.
come at
Oh,
me.
please stop.
You're adorable. You're adorable.
I'll say this though, and Blue Jay could probably agree with me. Transformers 1 deserves to make more money than Beetlejuice and Joker for that.
Yes,
Say that right now.
my
I can't
precious.
believe this.
You people massacred my boy. He deserved all this shit.
We get the
All
best
right,
Transformers movie ever made, and this is all the money you're gonna give it? You're gonna give it a measly $5 million?
Like I said before this movie, before Transformers came out, it's going to grab newer viewers of Transformers. The older people that love Transformers not going to go see it. People that watch the movies aren't going to go see it because they don't like animation, which is horrible because
That's
you
bullshit.
get really good stories from animation.
You don't
Now, I
give it a
haven't seen
chance.
Wild Robot yet, and I heard it was fantastic. Do want to see that. But
Okay, I do like that Wild Robot's making a lot of money, making some money. Good on for DreamWorks. And then Transformers what?
I do hate
There's
that
so
ball.
much. Hopefully. Hey, at least I get to watch it at home. But at least but even though I saw it twice again.
I was thinking about going. Me and my friends went to see Joker yesterday, and my friend goes, it's not too late. We can go right into Transformers 1 and starting at the same time. I'm like, no, we're not going to see Transformers. I have to go see Joker. Well, I do.
Oh,
Bad decision. Bad decision.
So Bruce, can you
Yeah.
I don't know if DL watched the stream, Max's stream yesterday.
I
Can you play the clip that I DM'd you on Twitter?
Oh, did you DM that to me?
Yes, I did.
There's a clip. I love that clip.
Okay, now I want to see a clip.
Yeah, what is this clip you speak of?
This is, oh my God, this is when Max was actually streaming from his bed.
Did somebody do
He
the
was laying
truffle
down
shuffle?
streaming.
Oh, no, I don't
Can
want
you
to
see it? Is it up?
Yep.
No, it's not up.
It's not playing.
Why is it not playing? No.
Well,
You screwed it up. Good job.
I screwed it up.
Okay.
Why is it not going full screen?
Pause it. Okay.
Okay.
Full screen that bitch. Why is it not full screening?
I don't know.
Here, I'll do it. Let me see.
Why is it not full screen?
Okay. It's in my screen right now. Let me see if I can.
For some reason, it's not full screen.
Share it right here from my thing. Booyah. Let me see.
Sometimes technology is Gen X proof.
Yeah, it's up in my it's up here. You can share it right now, Bruce. All right. Ready?
Go right ahead.
Okay, what we got?
Hold on. Let me see. Put the volume up. All right, we good.
You're all wrong. Joker 2 is gonna make more than Joker 1.
Joker 2 is gonna make more than Joker 1.
Oh, that's great. Oh, I love it.
I have that clip. Ever since he said it, I clipped it and I waited for the day it came out, hoping. Well, I don't want to say I'm hoping for flops because it sounds bad coming from me, but I just wait for the day if it makes less money.
What?
It's just, I know that sounds bad coming to my mouth, but it'd be funnier if it happens.
I think he's shaking his head over King more than you holding on to the clip. Holding on to a clip is something I think we've all done.
Yes.
I have entire videos. I'm just waiting.
I should make a Max L compilation video. It'd be funny.
Wait, you took the video down? I have a copy of it. No. You gotta have receipts with these YouTubers and their
Oh,
fuckery.
absolutely. I think you were the one that posted a receipt earlier today that I just couldn't help but chuckle at.
Which one?
Referring to some YouTubers and how they realized.
The theory of Star Wars.
Yeah.
How much he gave the rise of Skywalker
the whole trilogy film. He gave.
I think the 8. Whole what did he give the whole sequel trilogy?
8.
Woo! So just remember things stay on.
Now
YouTube.
he's saying it's not canon in his head. No, in his head canon, it's not part of it anymore. Okay, all right.
Also, hey Cal, that's not creepy at all. You have this.
Josh is the king of receipts. So I'm not gonna lie. I got to keep Josh on my good side.
Oh, okay. What did King do now?
Cal has videos of our bad takes. I would love to see those.
Compilation of hot takes.
You see, awesome. I would believe King has videos of me. Probably the same one that I know I do. I have the clip of when I came in that one week of "Hello Boys," and Chris just about lost it. I still have that.
Cal,
that was great.
Compilation video.
We're gonna have to do a compilation video because we've had some doozies on this show.
So
right.
Yeah.
Did anybody see Megaflopolis?
No, I have no desire to see that movie.
didn't think so.
I still have no idea what the movie's about.
All I know is it's Francis
I know
Ford
people that have seen it
Coppola.
and don't know what it's about.
It's
So
about
good.
Francis Ford Coppola spending
see
all
that.
of his money, much like Todd Phillips did spend all his money on craziness. So we'll see. I guess so. But Joker for the
We'll talk about Joker and all of the statements that have been made in the last 24 hours from the director, and we'll get into that. So
Yeah,
let's move along with the show.
There should be a documentary behind all this stuff. I'm just saying.
Oof. I will say this: he, like people are saying online, Phillips is getting a pass with Joker numbers, and the director of the Marvels didn't get a pass. So just saying, Marvels made more.
I want to save the hot take for later.
Here we go. Brie Larson. Let's start with rumors. Brie Larson, Captain Marvel, will reportedly be one of the leading Avengers in Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. That's because they have no one else.
I mean, yeah, who are the Avengers, man? Who's in the Avengers right now?
Let's see. What do we have left? We got Hulk, Smart Hulk, Thor, okay, Captain America, but he's Sam, okay. Tony's dead. Steve is old as hell. He's probably dead. Shang-Chi, well, he's not part of the Avengers. Spider-Man, because Spider-Man, I don't know where
but he's not really in the Avengers right now.
Who's gonna follow Tom Holland?
I will.
Nobody remembers Tom Holland at this point.
Oh yeah, nobody remembers. Okay, that's a Doctor Strange. You know, he has a third eye on his forehead.
Wanda's coming back at some point.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. Okay, and Shang-Chi. Well, you know, that's already said Shang-Chi.
Doctor Strange. Wait. He's off doing.
I said Doctor Strange.
He's fixing an incursion right now.
Guardians. Wait.
Guardians. Wait.
They kind of split apart, but I don't know. It's a mess.
Who knows? Now, I normally would be like, hell no to this, but I actually am starting to like Captain Marvel now. So, hey, take what we can get. I'll take what I can get.
You know who will lead? You know who will lead?
Yeah.
I tell you look like a penis with a little hat on.
Wow, guys. I'm actually giving Brie Larson a compliment. Y'all give me that.
You know what
is around?
You know what? I know who will lead the Avengers.
Miss Marvel.
No,
it should be Miss Marvel.
It will be someone with courage, a lot of sense of leadership, sense of power. Deadpool.
Oh, that'd be awesome, actually.
I mean, it should be T'Challa, but we know how that went.
Yeah, but
am I just noticing that y'all are dancing around Captain America?
I said Captain America earlier.
I said Captain America.
Okay, I missed
Sam
it.
Wilson.
Sam Wilson, yeah, America's booty.
But I said
we don't have to
Rogers,
distinguish him. He is Captain America.
He's probably 155 years old, so I don't know.
Yeah, I've seen this whole thing on.
God damn!
I saw this whole thing on X.
Numbers out.
I saw this whole thing on X. They're doing the same thing to Sam Wilson they did to Miles Morales. He's Sam Wilson. He's not Captain America. But you know, it is what it is.
It's a passed down title.
Yes.
Yeah, he is Captain America.
It's like 007.
If you want to make any distinction, Chris Evans had America's ass. Sam Wilson can have America's booty. So salute that.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. We all remember when Captain America's penis got leaked to the internet.
Excuse me? I missed that one.
You didn't see did you see that story where what's his name?
No, I missed America's Wing.
Evans, his D pics got leaked online a few years ago.
Okay.
Interesting.
So America's flagpole.
Nice topic.
Topic of the day.
Have you seen Chris Evans Johnson?
I probably didn't make a joke about that in Deadpool 3.
Talking about a super soldier.
Yes.
It was probably a little hard for them to insert it in.
But Does anybody think Ant-Man and the Wasp are coming back?
They better, damn it.
Wait, didn't they come?
We're getting
Wait,
the
aren't
young
They came out of the quantum
Ant
realm.
chick.
Yeah, they came out of the quantum realm at the
Yeah.
end of Quantumania.
Yeah.
So I mean, why not? I don't know.
We haven't heard a peep about anything from them.
No, maybe they got trapped in a giant bug zapper.
Well, maybe they're doing that.
Maybe they went to the quantum realm and just kind of stayed there.
Kate, I don't see. I was joking about Ms. Marvel leading. I don't see Kate Bishop leading.
Kate Bishop.
Kate
She's
Bishop,
only Captain
nah.
America. It's in the trailer for Brave New World.
At this point, just call it the
Was it?
Young Avengers.
Yeah, at this
Young
point,
Avengers
there's
Doomsday.
nobody that really, screams leader like Chris Evans did. Like, I hate to say it, as much as I love Sam Wilson. I mean,
Which is really a stretch if you consider his character from Fantastic Four.
you know, right?
But it's a rumor. Let's see what happens. Speaking of which, Chris Evans will reprise his role as Human Torch in a future MCU project.
I figured as much.
Okay. What project would that be?
Anything with the multiverse?
I thought we were gonna be done with the multiverse after Secret
No,
Wars.
The multiverse doesn't end to what, 2027?
Multiverse doesn't end until they want it to
Secret
end.
Wars hasn't come out.
Oh, so you're saying that they're going to make this project before Secret Wars?
Didn't his skin
Well,
got zapped out?
Well, it doesn't have to be his
In the
own
void,
project. It can
come
pop
on.
up anywhere.
A future MCU project. So if it's not, unless it's Fantastic Four 3, which nobody wants, it either have to be
for yourself, sir. I really want Fantastic Four 3 now. Come on.
Don't you remember the fan casting? He recast the whole Fantastic Four using
Yeah, right. I did.
original cast.
I would
Michael
like to
Chiklis
see
too.
the Dodge Hemi Fantastic car.
Please.
No.
Yes.
Hear me out. I think I
ahead.
know what the project's going to be. It's going to be Spider-Man No Way Home, but with just Johnny Storm.
Well, and how do you
Michael B. Jordan.
How do you?
Yeah.
how do
Of
how do
Chris
you
Evans, Michael B. Jordan, and whoever the guy in the new movie is.
Joseph Quinn. Oh my god,
Yeah.
that'll be
Lawrence
amazing.
Fishburne voicing the
Human
Silver
Torch, No
Surfer.
Way Home.
Come on now, dude.
okay. You gave me one good thing out of a bad movie. Give me something else. Just give me something else before you say,
least-
"Oh, the
at least
casting
the
is
doc-
great. The
The
casting is great."
the Doctor
Okay, what
Doom
else?
didn't suck. The Doctor Doom didn't suck.
No, he sucked.
Unlike the one in
Sucked.
unlike General Zod 2.0 in freaking the other one.
Fan Four Stick.
Okay, yeah,
let
Man
me
Four
just-
Stick is one of the worst films ever made. But
They
like,
had to have
you
a-
can't
they
just
had
be
to have
like,
a world
"Oh,
engine."
this is better than this worst film ever made." Like, okay, great.
Alright.
Still not great.
I will admit I've
not
never
horrible.
watched that last Fantastic Four movie.
Miles Teller was decent as Reed
Did I watch
Richards.
Wait, what'd you say, Bruce?
I've never
Never
watched that
seen-
Fantastic Four movie.
Oh, you have to watch it.
I've
I
never
would
been a
say-
fan of Fantastic Four, really.
Well, that movie's not going to make you a fan. I'm just saying that right now.
It's fantastic. What are you talking about?
Fantastic.
Oh my god, dude! They did the thing
So
right. in that
done.
movie. Dude, Michael B. Jordan was a great Human Torch, man.
No, he was not. No,
I
he
I
wasn't.
think this is
Kate Mara. Can't go wrong with Kate Mara. Come on.
Are you kidding me?
Her dad owns the New York Giants. Come on.
Hey man, you
Like-
cannot deny that his performance was on fire.
Yes, it was literal
Yeah.
fire.
How long we gonna? How long would it keep this going? How long we gonna?
We're not gonna keep this going long.
My,
I'm
my,
trying to
my
defend
family has
Fantastic
pun
Four
off
here, guys.
has
Come
competitive
on.
pun offs at dinners.
I like the part when his was it Ben's older brother's like clobbering time and just beats him up. That's a cool line.
Yeah,
Clobbering time.
So he
Bam.
decides to use that catchphrase after he gets bullied. That's so you bring that from trauma, huh? That's great writing. That's great writing.
I will say this. With this, I expected more with Marvel's multiverse. It's a perfect opportunity for them to bring back all the villains that they killed too soon. Bring them back and use them later on in other films.
Like who, for example?
Killmonger. Gore. Whoever else died in the MCU. Damn.
Darwin.
Hella.
I did like Hella.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hella was kind of cool.
Nothing wrong.
Oh, wow,
with
thank
that.
you, Ashley. Ashley said, can I be honest? I started watching these streams for DL, but I stay and come back because of Brucifer, Mama Bear, Blue Jay, and the rest of the streaming panel. Thank you very much for that.
It feels my heart. Thank you so much, Ashley.
Yeah, I'm stealing your girlfriend.
It's like you're part of the family.
Yeah, it looks like you are. Halfway are. She thinks I'm boring.
She's gorgeous.
This is the part where I should have the theme song for Cheers playing.
Oh,
where
God.
everybody knows your name.
This is true.
And they're always
No, that's actually how I got hooked into. I came in for Brucifer to watch for Brucifer because we had mutual friends, and the whole panel is just they're just lovable.
we try to have fun here.
Oh yeah,
we try to respect each other's opinions. We don't overtalk each other. DL.
Sometimes
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
That is something I actually do appreciate because that happens to me a lot.
All right, next up.
Oh, well, what's next?
Okay, did I
just stop doing the streams?
Oh, here we
tired
go.
of doing them.
Apparently, here are some details from rumors of what's going to happen in Spider-Man 4. We're going to get an appearance by Robert Downey Jr. Marissa Tomei will be back from the dead. Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, Tom Hardy, Andy Serkis, Tom Holland, Zendaya, Jacob Batalon. Plus, there will be multiple symbiotes will appear in the film. There's a strong possibility that Tobey Maguire and Garfield show up in the film, blah, blah, blah. This film is leaning slightly towards a cosmic storyline rather than a street level one.
Can I
This
just
sounds
say
like a zombie storyline?
Can I just say, if this is true,
look at this.
Go for it.
right?
Hey,
What's going on, Josh?
not much.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Long
So,
time.
this is probably might be the most fragmented ideas for a Spider-Man movie ever.
So why is Andy Serkis in here? Is Lucius Claw coming back from the dead? Like, what are we doing here?
Yes.
I don't know. These rumors are getting out of hand now.
Like, and the rumors of Tom Hardy, which if that's true, anybody that says that Venom: The Last Dance is the epic conclusion, bullshit. I don't believe that because you know why?
I hope it is.
You know, I don't know if you're heard about this, Bruce DL. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, DL. Early trackings for Venom: The Last Dance is $120 million.
That's fine.
Yes.
He'll be in Secret Wars.
Yeah. So what do you think about
tracking? So take that with a boulder sized grain of salt, but we'll see when the movie comes out in the next couple of weeks.
What do you think about the rumors so far, Josh? What is your opinion?
These rumors are terrible. These are the worst rumors ever.
Okay. Right back. Go ahead, talk.
Worst rumors ever. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, this doesn't make any sense. Why is Spider-Man going cosmic right now? Like, what's the story for that? And then it's like, this already feels like something somebody made up, because why is Marissa Tomei and Robert Downey Jr. in this? Why is Andy Serkis in here? What is going on right now?
So I have a theory. So I might be doing some Mad Max level reaching right now. They could.
If you say Madam Web is involved in this, get off this. Get off.
No, I didn't. Right, no, I'm not going in that route. I
like where you're going. Keep cooking. Go.
They might be going for a Spider-Man Unlimited route. If they ever want to deep cut that stuff, you want to go to space. That's where you're going. That's the best thing I come up with. Spider-Man Unlimited. You remember that show? Anybody?
Does Disney Marvel know what Spider-Man Unlimited is?
I don't know.
Was that a thing?
Yeah. That part where he had the freaking weird Batman-looking suit. I don't know what that thing was called. You went to a different planet, and then there's got these aliens around, and it's like.
If we get Spider-Man Unlimited before Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, I will be shocked. I would be absolutely shocked. Like that is
if they're
deepest
going
of
to
the deep cut.
if they're going the cosmic route, that's the best thing I can come up with. He'll have a freaking Spider-Man Unlimited suit, even though he had that classic suit in the No Way Home. I don't know. I'm just
The only way I can see this happening is it ties directly into Secret Wars somehow. They get thrown into space. He meets up with the Fantastic Four. Galactus
at this
has him in his
point,
hands.
I'm so
Too much shit going on, man.
I'm just gonna be like, just give me the movie. I'm sick of hearing Secret Wars all the time. Just wait for this damn movie to come out. Just so sick of hearing Secret Wars. I just want honor what this
AOA 7-month member. Internal Comics on Steeler Vision panel.
Been on this show plenty of times.
What's up, gents?
How you doing, Joe?
Yeah, not too bad.
What's going on, Joe? What do you think of all these rumors and unfounded stuff that's been coming out because people are bored?
Yeah, it's just filler. It's just filler. They need to keep it relevant, so just keep dropping rumors.
It's a Spider-Man movie. It's going to make money anyway. It doesn't matter how good or bad it is.
Just like a Batman movie.
Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah. You know, slap Batman on something and it'll make money. If you slap Spider-Man on anything, it'll make money.
Which, can I ask you a question, Bruce?
Yes.
Can you I asked this yesterday, so can you elaborate for me? Do you really think that a character like Null would drive people to go see Venom 3?
Yes, because it's going to drive all of the comic book community to see this movie and get disappointed in the villain again.
Do you think that the comic book community will give Venom the Last Dance a Avengers level style opening weekend of $120 million if that's possible?
Yes.
No, not because of Null. I think it's going to. I think Null drives comic fans there, but most people are not comic fans that go see those movies. They're casual. They're casual. Comic.
I'm not saying that the majority of the money is coming from comic book fans. I'm saying it's boosting it up to that level because of comic book fans want to see Null in live action.
If y'all still have faith in them to get Null right after what they did with Carnage, like that, it's your fault. It's your fault. That's all I'm gonna say.
I've never been on the Venom train in terms of those movies.
Even me. I like Venom 1, I like Venom 2, the guilty pleasure, but they're not the definitive version of the characters, but like they're entertaining as they are, and I don't expect Sony to get the source material right 100%. Like, oh my god, he just jumped out the page.
Sony and Marvel have never done anything source material wise that works. They never use. It's never a 1-for-1 with source material when it comes to MCU or the Sony.
Well, yes, Marvel, but Sony is like, I think they do it a little bit worse than them.
Well,
King's Portal,
the problem with Sony is
what day is it?
The problem with Sony is they don't have to stay with canon or source material from the comics because the MCU doesn't either. But Sony at a certain point has to make that decision of, well, do we want to try to align with things in the MCU? How do those things align with the MCU? Do those break things in the MCU? Because you have Marvel characters in two separate pieces there. It can get a little messy.
I think the only character they really care about that will be in both universes is Spider-Man. They don't care about any lesser villain or characters that they have that they'll throw up in any project.
Miles, I mean, you got to care about Miles. They should care about Gwen.
I think they're going to keep them in animation.
That would be smart.
I mean that's
perfectly
been what's
fine
working and what's bad, and that's that's truthfully some of the best stuff, if not the best stuff that's come out of Sony, is the Spider-Verse stuff.
And this is why these movies keep making money when they shouldn't be. Because like I know it's gonna suck, but I want to see that shit. But
Hey, Venom: The Last Dance.
are y'all
120,
masochists?
$120 million opening for Venom 3. That may not be
That's
true, but if
My
it does,
question-
oh boy.
If
My
we listen to,
question-
if we,
Well, I
if
think-
we, people that grew up in the 80s and 90s, that if we listened to critics and what people said, we would have never watched half of the movies we watched. A lot of these cult classics that came out. So you know, you never know.
It's
Might
true.
get there and like it. I heard so many bad things about Morbius. I really enjoy Morbius.
Ugh, I fell asleep during that movie.
It's Morbin time.
Literally in the theater. Fell asleep.
Was it a movie? Was it watchable? Yeah. Was it great? No. Was it mediocre? Yes.
At least they tried.
It was something. Yeah. I mean, not everything is going to hit. I get
All
that.
for grace.
Ew.
Who is that?
Hot take.
Very hot take. Wow.
Ooh, my spices.
Okay,
You know what I'm talking
Go ahead, Mama.
about.
I will agree that Venom was scarier, but that Eddie Brock was creepier and not in the way you want him to be. I like Tom Hardy's Eddie Brock better.
He looks like Eddie Brock.
Yeah. I mean, Topher one is just too scrawny. Like I feel like I could like smack him around like Hulk.
Hey, he was hanging out down the street. Okay?
How's that feel, Tiger?
That being said, I'm not gonna lie. They won me over with that. We're out of chocolate. Then we shall eat Mrs. Chen. Anyone who loves chocolate that much is my kind of people.
Dots and chocolate.
When does Venom: The Last Dance come out? What, 2 weeks?
Yeah, like 2 weeks or so, 25th.
Oh, it's already here.
I'm excited for it.
It'll make as much as Joker does in its first hour.
Yeah, I bet you. Yeah, it's gonna make more than Joker too.
we'll
Clip
see if
that.
it's
Clip that. Clip that.
I'm not going to disagree with that.
I just can't believe
yesterday.
I can't believe this shit.
Yeah, I looked up the trackers yesterday. They said it was like 120. It's like that's too much. I was like, yeah, we'll see about that.
You
If
know,
it goes-
I'm all for directors and actors expressing their vision and what they want to see on screen, what type of movie they want to make. But at what point does someone say, this is a $200 million budget? You're making this film for a very niche audience. This is not for the general audience consumption.
I beg to differ.
Yes, go ahead.
Elaborate.
Well, we just saw it with. Okay, basically, what this is right here is a love letter to Spider-Man. I mean, if you're going to have all of these characters in there, that's basically every single person that had an affinity or a love for Spider-Man in a character, one way, shape, or form. People are nostalgic for Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield. It doesn't matter if Tom Hardy is Venom or not. It really doesn't. It's more along the lines of how much money did Spider-Man 3 make? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I mean,
no, that nostalgia
I
still
would
there,
prefer.
dude.
I would prefer Tom Holland wasn't in this movie, and it was just Toby and Andrew. But that's just me.
Okay, hater.
Cut the man some slack, man. He's been a very good
I've
Spider-Man.
never liked him. That's just me.
He's a very competent Spider-Man.
He's the
Tobey
first one that
Tobey
doesn't
Maguire was the worst Spider-Man.
Well, he was
I
30 when
don't
he started
disagree.
playing him, dude.
See,
He's a
we're
million
never
years
going
old.
to agree on who's the best Peter Parker. We will never agree on that,
Well,
no
I'll
matter who
agree
you
the one
talk
that
to.
the one that wasn't supposed to be playing a high schooler that looked like he was 40 years old. Okay,
Yeah.
I have a big problem with Mr. Maguire's Spider-Man, dude. He was too old to be, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
At least,
sorry,
at least Tom Holland fits the part.
The
Yeah,
mistake
he
of
was a weird
2002, like we
Well, that
in
was
this era.
if you look at every project with
I
teams
said that then.
going back to the 80s, Everybody was 30 or 40 playing teams.
Yeah.
No, look at Luke Perry. He was like 50.
That doesn't
in high school.
excuse it.
50.
There was better actors that could have been
Andrea was
Spider-Man.
like 45.
Don't ask me to think of them now, but like, I'm sorry, I was not that big a fan of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man.
Nope.
He was
No,
really
hear
whiny.
me out.
It
Hear me out.
ruined Spider-Man for me.
I've had
Go
this
ahead, Mark.
standing theory. Each one of the three of them have had an aspect of Spider-Man that has been spot on for the comic books and something that I absolutely loved about it. Now, for me, if you took the three of them, put them in a jar, shook them together, or did like the Dragon Ball fusion dance or whatever, you'd have the perfect Spider-Man.
I agree. I agree. Like each of them have like their own like specific, traits from the comics that they do really, really well. Like I don't think any of those three like fully encapsulate everything of Spider-Man, but they each have different traits of like, okay, if you take that from Andrew, that from Toby, that from Tom Holland, put those together, that will be the perfect Spider-Man.
I think
But
that
my
Toby.
point is, though, if you put them all in a movie, it'll make money.
Yeah. I think
Well,
Toby has.
That's what they did. It's called Spider-Man No Way Home. That was the love letter of Spider-Man. So why are we doing this again?
But
there's no need to
double
revisit
love
that.
letter. Okay.
Yeah, that's yeah.
I think that
maybe it's
Toby...
Sony bowing out. They're like, oh yeah, we're done here.
Sony's not bowing out.
Yeah, let No Way Home be your bow out then. There you go.
What was that, Blue Jay?
Oh no, I think Toby has like the best Peter Parker, while Andrew has the best Spider-Man because he's got the personality, the quips, and everything. And then Tom has the bit of both, but aspects of both. Not all of the aspects of both, but they're their own Spider-Man. They're not like
Andrew captures the best kind of awkwardness of the character, which I like.
And then, I mean. I don't think Sony would ever bow out. The movie, these movies make them so much money, and we still got one more Spider-Verse movie comes out. Ooh,
yes, that's what I want. That's what I want.
I want them to cook more with those movies. Ooh,
We got a super chat, $2 for Joe's Doolin just being here. Nice, thank you for that, buddy. It's I don't know if what people want to see most is Peter and MJ together. Peter's an adult with kids, and
can we admit that people don't know what the hell they want?
Because that's what they wanted with the ultimate
That's not
universe.
what I want.
So just come up with a good, decent movie and just do it.
That's
don't start doing fan service. Don't start trying to think what all the fans want and cram all that crap in there. No, we should never listen to the fans.
Oh,
I agree.
So you want to keep exploring the same thing for Spider-Man over and
no, I want them to do whatever story they want to do and be unique and put out a good story.
They are doing the I think they're filming the Spider-Man Noir show on Amazon. That's different. So there's that. Yeah. And also, hey,
you guys can enjoy that.
Yeah,
I will.
I will support.
Dang, we talked about three things we're hating on this already. We talked Deadpool, Tom Holland,
you watch
Spider-Man,
your
and
witches
Nicolas
scissoring
Cage.
out on Disney Plus.
No, there's no scissoring. There's no scissoring in that show. What are you talking about? It's a family-friendly show. No scissoring.
There you go. That's the movie Marvel needs to come out. If anybody from Marvel is watching, here you need to do this. Tom Holland Spider-Man, Deadpool, and Ghost Rider from Nicolas Cage.
Oh, that would be the greatest.
That's the movie for Crucifer.
It'll be DL's live.
All right, that's fine. I'll give you that. But written and directed by Taika Waititi.
There you go.
That's even better.
Let's make it. Let's add to the.
It just became the worst Marvel movie ever.
Written by Taika. See, look, it'll be written by Taika Waititi and directed by Tim Story.
There you go.
Oh God! Oh no!
Produced by Michael Bay.
I knew you were gonna say that too. Prove that.
We may need to make sure that there's a She-Hulk twerking scene in there.
Yep, put that in there.
Yeah, that's the only thing I would like.
I was going to say, I'm okay with that.
I am good with that.
He's like, okay, they've completely gone off the wire. I'm a weapon of mass
With an
distraction.
Ahsoka crossover.
Well,
there you go.
Crossover.
All in one movie.
We need that
Please.
Ahsoka
Yeah, make it happen, please.
Let's go. All right, enough rumors. Let's get to some real stuff that's actually happening. Oh, wait, there's one more. Mephisto will reportedly have a minor supporting role in Disney's iHeart series.
I'm sick
blah,
of
blah,
hearing
Mephisto, blah, blah, Mephisto.
Let him show up. Let him show up somewhere first.
Can we talk? Can we talk some very light Agatha spoilers or no?
Sure, of course.
I've seen the first episode, so.
Okay, never mind.
You've only seen the first episode. They're on 4 episodes in. What are you doing with your time? Short show. Catch up.
Go forward. I mean, everyone is wrong.
Anyone who's not expecting on some level of Mephisto showing up in Agatha are not paying attention. Okay.
Yeah, they did.
He's there to get her powers back.
They laid some hits. I will say that.
Mephisto all along.
Yeah.
Ian is not Agatha's son.
No,
well, we knew that. We didn't think he was his son.
That's also fairly obvious.
Yes, Degrassi.
They laid some hints back and forth. They wanted to lean you that way.
Loeb and Lee are returning to Batman next year.
Okay.
So I don't know. This Mephisto has been rumored for how long, guys? You guys have been doing YouTube
since 2019.
Since WandaVision.
2019.
Yeah.
I'm sick of hearing Mephisto honestly.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I had some friends that were doing a WandaVision all along, or a WandaVision show, like review thing, and there was this one guy that was always doing this like psychopath. We're going to connect the dots, red tape on the background, and this leads to this, and this leads to this, and it all's going to come down to Mephisto.
It's also stupid because none of these shows are ever deep in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, they're not that deep.
But people's perception of what will happen is always so ridiculously deep.
We have a confirmation, maybe? The casting for Mephisto is super meta.
That's what I'm saying. If it's Kevin Feige, I will shit a brick.
I'm prepared for that. I'm prepared for something stupid like that.
Yeah, I thought or was that just a rumor forever ago? I thought they had cast him forever ago.
That wouldn't be stupid. That would be brilliant.
Yeah.
No,
that's what people wanted him. That's what
the casting of Mephisto would be Bob Iger.
Bob Chapek.
Bob Chapek.
Oh my God.
Michael Eisner.
No,
honestly, I think that hurt WandaVision.
I see it.
Speculation.
You know, Mephisto is going to be cast. It's going to be the final boss that the people love. You know where I'm going with this, right?
It's not Borat.
Yeah, I think so.
Really, the final boss, WWE?
Not going to be The Rock. Get out of here.
Oh, the X-Men stuff? Like, oh,
yeah,
it could be The Rock. Come on.
I love that.
He's going to be Apocalypse. Come on now.
What Mephisto is cooking.
You know what?
Well, actually, they want him to be Apocalypse, apparently.
Is he going to say Kondak and...
Watch Mephisto watch this whole time. Watch. The final boss in this multiverse saga was not Kang, not Dr. Doom, but Mephisto, played by Robert Downey Jr.
I didn't know there were this many Mephisto fans. They just came out of the woodwork ever since WandaVision was about to come out. They're like, Mephisto.
We
didn't even know who Mephisto was until
for anyone that plays Fortnite, we are getting Mephisto in Fortnite in like 2 days.
Ooh. How about this? Mark Miller, Superman.
Yeah.
Artist to be determined quietly. Itch or EBS is coming back to DC.
I'd love to see Quietly again.
Thinking of
I like
Fortnite,
Quietly.
thank you to whoever greenlit Mrs. Incredible for the Fortnite skins.
Jeez.
Pretty thick.
I know.
Hey Anthony, it's funny you said brought up Mrs. Incredible. I forgot where it was. I don't know if it was on X or if it was on Insta, but somebody had taken the character and made it into a fleshlight.
Oh.
I was like, wait, what? I didn't.
Nothing surprises me at this point.
Nothing surprises me anymore.
Okay. All right.
All right. Enough. We might be done with rumors for tonight.
Are you sure?
Maybe.
If you want to see Mephisto play Fortnite.
Or read a comic.
Yeah.
Martin
You
Scorsese
keep this
said
up,
he
we're
has.
going to get sponsored by Adam and Eve.
Martin Scorsese says he has no plans to retire from filmmaking. I'm not saying goodbye to cinema at all. I still have more films to make. He's currently working on his Jesus movie while his Frank Sinatra biopic is postponed.
Okay.
I would have preferred he worked on the Frank Sinatra biopic myself.
I would love to see that. I would love to see that.
So is this not this just Jesus movie? Is this not Passion of the Christ 2?
let me Google his age before I make a Jesus movie joke.
I don't think he's as old as Ridley Scott.
I'm just saying he might have interviewed him.
Must be many more weeks of pictures and reshoots for Ironheart if they haven't cast Mephisto yet. I thought Ironheart was finished filming.
Yeah, was it? Why are we talking about rumored castings if Ironheart is already filmed?
Well, I said a few weeks ago or last month or whatever that they may have held off on Ironheart because they were waiting for Robert Downey Jr. to actually come back to the MCU so he could be AI Tony Stark in Ironheart.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you're gonna use AI for likeness. I was like, that kind of read that wrong.
What happened to his Jerry Garcia biopic with Jonah Hill? Forgot about that.
I don't know.
That was a thing.
But yeah, please give us that Frank Sinatra biopic. I would want to see that.
Okay,
who's Ironheart? I don't know. I haven't seen Ironheart in a while.
Wait, Mark.
Completely off topic. Break y'all's brains for a second.
What was that, Mama?
Okay, go ahead.
There is 3 years between him and Ernie Hudson.
Oh. Ernie Hudson.
How close is he in age to Ridley Scott?
That's a
Ridley
good
Scott's still cranking out movies and not giving a shit whatever he puts out.
I'm just saying.
Ridley Scott is 86.
86. Wow.
He's 86. Oh
Yes.
my god.
Martin Scorsese is 81.
Oh, he's got a few more movies in him.
You're hoping?
As long as he has the motivation and
I mean, the thing is, at that age, who gives a shit? If he makes a movie, that's great. If he doesn't, that's fine.
The fact that Ridley's still making movies in his age like this is like that's amazing. Gladiator 2 looks amazing.
And he doesn't give two shits about what he does, what anyone.
Which I respect.
Which I love.
Hey, I
gotta respect the man.
Yeah.
His eyebrows are 42. Jeez. So, all right. Next up, Will Smith is in talks to star in Fast and Loose.
Yeah, he
with
was.
Michael Bay in talks to direct.
Mm-hmm.
The film follows a man who wakes up with no memories, but soon learns he's been living 2 lives. One as a
baby
crime
oil and one
kingpin,
without.
and the other as an undercover CIA agent.
More Michael Bay.
Michael Bay is back, baby.
More Bay. More yay.
Michael Bay's Jason Bourne. Is this
Hey,
what it
Travis,
sounds like?
on?
It sounds like Jason Bourne.
He'll be slapping the truth out of people.
Yeah, I'll wait for some more Diddy stuff to come out, and then see who gets these roles taken away from them and who goes quiet in Hollywood for a while.
But first off,
if they were to do that to politicians and musicians, no one will work because pretty much everyone has attended a Diddy party in the last 30,
I'm not saying
40 years.
attended, but I mean, there's that stuff with his kids and stuff like that. There's all kinds of rumors going around.
Hey, Cliff,
see it
did
comes
you
out.
call for a gay? Yes. Hey, buddy, what's going on?
First off, more Bay.
If you haven't, hold on. If you haven't subbed up to Trev, the shipping guru, please do so. And Cliff on Comics, great guys.
And first of all,
this. He's taunting
more Bay, yay, man. More Bay, please.
It's not gonna catch on, Blue Jay. It's not gonna catch on.
I don't care. I want more Bay.
No.
Look,
You know, I'm with you there. I'm with you. There is something just enjoyable about a Michael Bay movie. You're not looking for any deep meaning. It's just explosions, boobies,
or any meaning,
fast action. It's just something.
It's a
you can
music video.
Shut your mind. Yeah, it's something
It's
you
a
can
long
shut
mu-
your
it's a
mind
long
off.
music video.
Shut your mind off and just enjoy
In
it.
this day and age of filmmaking, where everything just looks so bleak, bland all the time, you get a Michael Bay that it's bright and colorful, all sorts of chaotic carnage going around. Ladies, room, boom, and ass. That's all you get from Michael Bay.
It does. You're right. It does have
Wow.
its place. It does have its
You
place.
sold me. I'm there, man. Let's go.
Yeah.
More bag, please.
Look, I liked
I
Ambulance.
think Blue Jay just described a great date.
And that's all I can give him right now. Like,
great date.
That's Michael Bay. You get nice
Sounds like my
cars,
weekends.
explosions, and ass. Vroom, boom,
What
That
tastes,
is my
what tastes
weekend.
good on
Yeah.
seafood? Old Bay. All right. Enough said. Enough
Yeah.
said.
as of late, the only thing I liked from him recently was Ambulance. Everything else,
What about
no.
you? Like Bad Boys?
I said, he didn't direct that though. He didn't direct it.
Yeah, he didn't.
The first two.
How long ago was that, bro?
That was like 20 years ago.
You still liked a Michael Bay something.
Okay, I used to like Ridley Scott films back when he was in his prime. Nowadays, he's releasing a bunch of shit. So what are you gonna say about that?
I still like
when you like Michael.
Good for you, man. I don't, man. He has fallen off. So much.
Don't get me wrong. There is a side of me that really loves going in and enjoying the aspect of the stuffed gopher in Birds of Prey, or what does this guy's tattoo mean? I love doing that, but every now and then I just want to shut my brain off and watch something fun.
I love a good cheesy popcorn flick that
right.
You don't have to analyze and sift through layers of story and character development. They go shoot, boom, boom.
Michael Bay, when Marvel movies are too smart for you.
I mean, when the 80s movies
so sometimes you just need to put on a Michael Bay movie, a Shark Avalanche, a whatever.
My favorite Michael Bay film is Ambulance. I think that's his best movie. And then whatever, if you're down, whenever he give us this, he will give us this.
So before we move on from more
Jive Talking Robots, can we get more Jive Talking Robots?
Please.
Where am I at right now?
Please, guys, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And also, at the end of the show, probably I'm gonna give away something. I haven't done that in about a month. Type lion in the chat. Surprise giveaway tonight, guy. Lion. Yeah, something to do with the freaking giveaway tonight.
Are you lying?
No, I'm not lying. So,
well, get on with it.
This might be a good idea. It might fail, but
you're welcome.
This will be his Will Smith's second blockbuster movie coming out. If this does work out.
Yeah, once again working with Will Smith working with Michael Bay. So I guess it'll be.
Oh yeah, we have what was that movie with the vampires he did?
Vampires.
Oh no, we don't talk about that.
Vampires.
We don't talk about that. Oh, you talking about I Am Legend?
Yeah, I Am Legend. I think they're doing
okay, because there was this other. There was
you
this
mean
other
Omega
movie that he
Man?
was in.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought you said Michael Bay did a vampire movie, which I was like, I don't recall that.
No.
Well, he should.
Explosions.
Yes, exploding vampires everywhere.
Instead of sparkles, it's explosions. Vampires. It's been
and having hot girls dance on coffins.
If you want to,
Oh
if you want
my
to see loud, crazy vampire stuff, watch Blade 3.
Now I thought you were talking about Winter's Tale, which was awful. Which was awful.
Okay.
We don't talk about that.
Tell us how you really feel about it, man. Like,
It was awful.
All right, moving on. Tom Welling on Smallville animated series. I'll tell you where it's at. We need Warner Brothers in DC to let us do it. We've got Al and Miles, who are very busy doing a TV show called Wednesday, but they created Smallville. They want to write it. Who would be in for a Smallville animated show?
That's a really long
I
response.
do not care.
That's a long response to say I'll tell you where it's at. Nowhere.
It's not happening.
You guys
it's in
know.
my head.
You guys know I am one of the biggest Superman fans you will ever meet, but I can care less about Smallville.
Was there even a Smallville animated series announced or in the works, as I know of?
Yes, it's been announced a while ago.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know a single thing about it.
Is somebody going to get compassionate release from prison to join the show?
No.
Good thing it's animated. They can replace her.
That poor girl was taken in and led astray.
that is
Everybody
true.
deserves a second chance.
That dude, yeah.
And after they serve their time.
Led astray to groom people in a cult.
Cult people, a lot of people get sucked into cults. The smartest people get sucked in. Smallville holds a sacred place in my heart. So does the only Superman series where he didn't learn to fly to the last season. Last season?
If we don't see Superman, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, what would you do with an animated series? Didn't they cover enough in the show?
I was about to say, if we don't see him in the suit in this animated series, if this is a continuation, if we don't see him in the suit, I'm turning it off. I am turning it off. I can't. Like, how long are we gonna do this, man?
I mean, we already have a Superman animated series called Superman the Animated Series.
Or I'll go back and watch My Adventures with Superman.
Oh, I love that show. Awesome.
Yes.
You know, I think this will work because I love Smallville. I've always loved Smallville, and I love Tom Welling as a great actor. He was amazing. Smallville, he was amazing in Lucifer. So I would love this project to happen. Never say no to something happening.
Well, I would.
Oh, I've plenty of things.
I like the idea of it. In real life, I don't want it. Smallville was perfect in and of itself. Just let it be its thing that it was. Don't try bringing it back and doing whatever you're going to do to it. Just leave it be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to hear a animated revival of Gotham.
Oh, definitely not watching that.
Actually, I love Gotham.
I enjoyed Gotham.
That Gotham actually made me like some villains that I was completely meh about before.
It was a decent show.
Dr. Zaz, for one, he was delightful.
He was good.
Enough nostalgia, baby.
Give me the Riddler I wanted.
Next up, Elizabeth Hendridge will star as Lex Luthor's daughter in the final season of Superman and Lois.
I never seen the show, so I don't care.
I guess
you're missing out, buddy.
Yeah,
I guess that shield money has run out.
Shield money's run out.
Hey, Agents of the Shield was a good show.
No, it wasn't. It had moments.
Marvel just abandoned it.
They
took their budget away.
But it was not a good show.
It was a good show. It was on for 5 seasons. Good show.
I'm sad this show's ending.
Yeah, me too.
This was probably one of the best quality CW superhero shows that they had.
Yes.
Honestly, this and Black Lightning were off the chain.
Yeah, those were the diamonds in the rough. For sure.
Ah,
Now, I'll
I
take the
really
first
wanted
season,
to
of,
see a
first
spin-off
season of
on that one.
Arrow as well.
Y'all need to stop giving first season of Arrow so much credit. It is
I'm
not that
I'm
good.
giving it a huge.
No.
It wasn't.
It was
bad,
Batman,
though.
damn it! It was Batman. That's all it
That's
was.
why it sucked.
Batman.
Arrow will always have a special place in my heart because one, somebody I grew up with worked on that set, and two, they gave me the Bronze Tiger I love. They gave me Michael Jai White as Bronze Tiger. It will forever be gold.
I've never seen a single CW show, so I'm not really missing much. It looked
I
kind
like
of boring
the
and cheap to
first
me.
few seasons of Arrow. It was
You're
good.
right on. You're right on all of those accounts.
You have failed this city, you know.
All I've seen some clips are the one part in the Flash where he he used his lightning bolts as a lightsaber.
Oh my god!
I guess
happened? That's
that
amazing.
I saw a clip of it. I never watched the show. I saw a clip of it. It's like he used his lightning bolt as a lightsaber to
Flash
defeat
got real
another
silly.
speedster.
Sounds
So
I missed
amazing.
that episode. Arrow is
it's
good.
weird.
As much
How
as
could you not
people
love that?
shit on the CW shows, they were a bright light and otherwise dismal DC movie universe at the time.
Bingo.
So they had millions of watchers every week tuning into these shows until they started pulling the funding for these shows. Damn it!
Well, until they put Batman.
So much love that will take away your funding. Yeah, that's great.
What do we got next? Oh, too bad Dom's not here.
You laugh. What do we got here?
Dom's not here. Yay!
Oh
no. Giancarlo has teeth. Moff
here
Gideon's
we go.
return following his death in the Mandalorian season 3. There's a possibility that he's still hiding out somewhere, waiting to come back and take over. I can almost guarantee it. Clones. A clone was killed. That's how
Why
we're
is
going to
every
explain
news
it.
story this? Why is every news story this? There might be something somewhere, possibly, that may happen, maybe, if possibly.
Because they have to keep everybody interested until something actually is announced.
Let's stay tuned because they haven't announced shit in a while.
Was he going to show up in Mandalorian and Grogu? Like, is that what we're doing? Like,
Yeah, it's going to be a buddy cop thing. What the hell's his character's name? Moff Gideon and Grogu, the series.
Okay.
It'll be just like Cop.
It's gonna be like Perfect Strangers.
I feel like Giancarlo's schedule is so jammed up. Like I feel like I've seen him in every single project at this far. Like he's a big actor, but he's everywhere.
Yeah.
And I wonder like if he has time to even film a movie like this.
Hey,
he's in
JC,
Captain
what's
America
going on,
4.
buddy?
He's playing a character, so
And Dom Pickle.
He was
in theory he could because he doesn't really have a ton of screen time.
He was Baxter Stockman in Mutant Mayhem.
right. Anytime he's in a movie, he doesn't have that much screen time, so his schedule is like this much.
Yeah. It's amazing that it's very rare that actors work as long as he's been working, and his constant talent has shined through in every project he's been in.
Yep. For sure.
Yeah, how old is he? Like 70?
Let's see.
Let's find out.
He's in those late 60s, maybe.
Carl Despacito, 66 years old.
66.
There you go.
I remember when he was in King of New York.
He was in Do the Right Thing. He was in School Days. Was he in Jungle Fever? Maybe.
I don't think he was in Jungle Fever.
I haven't seen that movie in God knows how long.
Yeah, a few years.
Yeah. Miles Morales using his sting powers as a sword now. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, instead of writing better stories for Miles, they just keep giving him dumb powers.
Well, he's black. Of course, he needs to have electric powers.
Oh God, I don't know what it was with, with comic book and giving every black hero, lightning powers back in the 70s, 80s. That would
starting to see a pattern here. Look what's going on.
I wonder why.
No, I actually saw that on a video. Somebody on the street going, "Can you name 10 black superheroes?" So I'm thinking, oh yeah, absolutely, without electricity powers. Son of a bitch.
Let's see, Falcon.
Taladia plays. I've been on the Dragon Ball Sparking Zero hype train tonight after playing with Sticks on Fortnite. Sticks is playing Fortnite with Taladia plays.
There you go.
Sticks has got the Guinness World Record for the oldest Fortnite player ever.
Okay, so hold on. Can we name 10 black superheroes without lightning powers?
Mr. Terrific,
Falcon.
Falcon, Captain America,
John Stewart.
John Stewart,
Marsh.
Vixen.
Wait, no. I was saying Martian Manhunter. Way is like
Vixen.
He's kind of
He's a Martian.
Blade.
Blade, yeah.
Luke Cage.
Okay.
Cage.
What are we at? Was that
Steel.
5,
I was
6?
gonna say somebody counting.
Steel.
Shaq version.
Yeah.
Cyborg.
Cyborg.
He's a robot, so he kind of runs on electricity. So.
No, that doesn't count.
It doesn't count.
It's
Thank you,
probably
Bronze
on electric
Tiger.
base.
Black Panther.
Yeah,
You
Bronze
have-
Tiger, he counts.
Do you have Superman from which Earth?
Bishop, King Cal.
Calzad.
Yeah, see, there's tons of black
Calzad.
superheroes
This
without
one,
lightning
yeah.
powers.
Okay.
Yes.
You know, Miles has lightning powers, Ashley.
Yeah.
Storm has lightning
So
powers.
does Storm.
Bronze
Thor has
Tiger.
lightning powers too.
Storm.
Name is Storm.
Yeah, there you go. Moon Girl. Moon Girl.
Moon Girl.
Storm is lightning powers.
Catwoman.
Yeah.
Any milestone character that's not Static Shock?
Night Thrasher.
Nice
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah, there you go.
I can't take that name seriously.
No,
I'm
not
sorry.
Blackula, JC.
Yeah, you
Damn
got Brother Voodoo. That's right, Brother Voodoo.
Yeah, see?
Good one.
This
So
is a
many.
black character.
So many.
So many. Hardware.
We just
There you
named
go.
at least 15.
Rubber Band
Yeah,
Man.
yeah, but it
Rubber
took like a
band,
panel
man.
of
It
like
took 30
Black
people to
Dynamite.
do
God
it.
damn you,
but
not Black
we got
Dynamite.
it.
No.
He has lightning powers.
Yeah, Blue Marvel. There you go. There's another one.
Vixen. Yeah.
Pick. So
Yeah,
See,
see?
there's a lot of black heroes out there.
Now we just have to remember so that we all know.
Black Panther.
Icon.
Yeah.
Hypno Hustler.
Him
Yeah.
Hustler. Get out of here.
That movie, please.
Yeah, there you go. Prowler, if you want to do villains.
He has electricity powers. It's the same thing.
Miles does
Some
have
sort of lightning
powers.
Yeah,
electricity
he
powers.
has electricity.
It's a
powers.
sting. It's a sting. some type of
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
sting or
like
whatever.
it's like a stinger. That,
He
Black
said
Adam doesn't. Black Adam doesn't count.
oh, yeah, black. Hell no, he
Thorn.
has lightning powers.
War Machine.
Nighthawk. Handyman.
Yeah. Oh, you might as well,
Meteor
you might as well- Are we gonna have Blank Man in there as well?
Blank
War
Man.
Meteor Man, Blake Man.
Make that crossover, please.
Hey, Marvel did a
Why
Meteor
not?
Man comic.
They
Pootie
did.
Tang.
So,
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, Mantis.
And the final,
This is great.
final subject of tonight, Joker. All right. Todd Phillips says Joaquin Phoenix's Arthur Fleck was never Joker. He's always been Arthur Fleck. He's never been this thing that's been put upon him. This idea that Gotham people put on him, that he represents. He's an unwitting icon. This thing was placed on him, and he doesn't want to live as a fake anymore. He wants to be who he is. And when asked who was this movie made for, he said it was made for Joaquin Phoenix because Joaquin Phoenix had a dream, and he made Joaquin Phoenix's dream into this movie.
I smell contradictions all over
Yeah.
this statement.
So somebody put that makeup on his face.
Yeah, didn't he choose to be this clown character in the first movie? Nobody forced that upon him. He decided to do
I think he's talking about the name.
But even
Kinda
whatever,
goes
but
with the makeup.
it goes with the makeup. Like he decided to be this persona,
Oh, yeah, call
Yeah.
every clown Joker. That's the case.
and then they want to
would've
say
been
that he
better
had a
off-
split personality in the second movie. Where did that come from? He
Truthfully,
had no
all they had to
split
say is
personality.
you could say he's never been the Joker. You could say he is the archetype, the prototype for what would become the Joker, or the inspiration for what would become the. You could say that, and you could probably play that and make some sense out of it based on.
I can see that personally.
The way the movie went, but
yeah, because if you think about it, Bruce Wayne. How old was Bruce Wayne in the first one?
Like
I don't know.
Before 10, I believe. I don't know.
So you can see that Arthur Fleck inspires someone later on to become the Joker, and that's to be the Joker that Bruce Wayne faces when he's older.
Yeah, but this isn't even the point of these movies. So why is this even?
Well, see, the thing is that I don't really.
This is completely separate from Batman and all that garbage.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem. I don't go into a Joker. I didn't go to the first Joker to see Joker for 2 hours. I see a man descending in the Joker. It's the regression of this dude's mind. That's what I like about the first film, that it's a deconstruction of how the man goes into being Joker. I'm not expecting the same thing with the second one either. I'm not expecting to see Joker for 2 hours. It's him infiltrating Arkham Asylum and the repercussions of what he did in the first film. The problem is that for me, it's just meanders a lot going on. The musical numbers sucked. And I'll elaborate on your review, DL. But man, it's not a terrible movie. But I'll elaborate when tomorrow.
Yeah, on my DL's live tomorrow, we'll do a full spoiler stream of Joker.
If you aren't subscribed to DL, please sub up to DL. AOA, if you're still here, can you please put the link for DL's channel? I will be on there tomorrow doing a full spoiler stream about the Joker. That gives everyone enough time to have seen it if they're going to see it.
So it's just I don't
everyone enough time to decide not to go see it.
But I personally enjoyed the movie.
That's fine
because it got me on how the justice system and the legal system fails mentally ill people all the time. I've seen it so many times at work, and these people slip through the cracks. They don't get their medicine. They don't check to see if they got their medicine, and these psychiatrists that they get to interview these people, oh, there's nothing wrong with them. Just put them out in the street. They're fine, or they'll stay in jail for like 2-3 years before they get help.
But wasn't he in Arkham, and wasn't he on trial to be convicted and then escaped and then put back in jail?
Yes.
And he also gave him cigarettes too.
Yes, but there's a part of it that delves into how he was allowed to get as far as he did to trial. There's a whole process before somebody gets to trial, and there's interviews and questions and stuff, and it really showed that in this movie. I love that part because it really happens in real life, that they're mistreated by guards, they're mistreated by their lawyers, they're mistreated by the doctors that's supposed to treat these people.
You could make a real life documentary about that, though.
Ashley has a point there,
or a movie without singing.
Yeah.
Also,
the singing was its progression.
The children get failed too, because like I've experienced it. Trying to get my kid diagnosed on the spectrum, and the teachers are always doing, like I'm saying. I keep saying to them, we need to get do the tests with her. Do the she don't treat her like a normal kid. She is on the spectrum. Like, oh no, she's fine. I'm like, no, she's not. She's struggling. Can you guys not see this?
Yeah, just
at the very least, what I was hoping this movie would do, because they keep pushing these two together, Lady Gaga and Joaquin Phoenix. At the very least, I just wanted to see these two psychotic people find each other in this asylum and do crazy things together, and they share their trauma or their insanity together. That's what it seemed like they were going to focus on, and they touch on it a little bit in the beginning, and then they just completely go off to do other shit that's not as interesting. Like Lady Gaga was not in this movie enough. She was not in the
And
doc.
then
Yes,
it's all a
that-
lie.
I do not see.
What do you mean? She was in the whole movie.
Okay,
what did you,
okay. As
what
far
more
as
did
like,
you
as
wanna
far as
see?
her purpose in the film, like it didn't. Her role in the movie wasn't as important as the trailers are making it out to be. She was only like in the musical numbers. That was like the main bulk of her stuff was in the musical numbers that didn't serve any purpose.
Well,
to the
yeah,
story.
because she's only there because we needed someone who can actually sing. And then you know what? Also, what Lady Gaga did is she put out a whole album alongside the film that's music inspired by this film. She made an album called Harlequin. So that's what the purpose of this movie is. Well, her purpose in the movie is, but it's not.
I will say that this movie happened because of Joaquin Phoenix and his dream. Whether it was Lady Gaga or somebody else singing, there was going to be a musical.
Which is it's a little weird to me. Like, oh yeah, I spent all this money to make a movie because my friend had a dream about it. This
Movies happen for less.
At least
Yeah,
if
also-
you're giving this movie over $200 million,
Why?
be some passion in this.
Why did
Go
this,
ahead, Josh.
Why did this movie cost so much more than the first one?
I have no idea.
Which
Why did the first one cost $60 million and this one cost
Which I will-
$140 million more?
But
I would think it was because of COVID, the writer's strike, actor strike.
That makes
reshoots
movies cost more.
Probably,
Yeah.
but like looking
Yeah.
at the movie itself, when I looked at the movie is beautifully made. It is a well shot movie.
Cinematography is
Everything
beautiful.
from the filmmaking, the camera work, the cinematography is great, and I actually like Todd Phillips behind the director's chair. How he, because I liked when looking at his filmography from making comedies like Road Trip, Hangover, something like this, where it's more of this Scorsese style filmmaking. I like this progression that he has going behind the camera. I just think in between within the writing, within whatever he's trying to do, it doesn't feel like it works for me. It worked for me in the first film, but I think he's trying to do a little too much. But that's just me, because not everything works for. But here's the thing: not everything works for you. Like a different kind of movie, like an A24 or a Neon or something like this. Whenever they do like big bold swings, it doesn't.
My problem is I
always-
love neon movies. I love A24 movies. I love indie movies. I don't know if I like this.
Yeah, and I'll
I'm fine
applaud him for taking that big swing of let's make it a musical. That's fine, but being different and taking a big screen can only get you so much. That's
well, I don't think I don't really think he expected this movie to make a lot of money at all at the box office.
Oh, really?
Because
After the first one made $1 billion?
It wasn't even shown to audiences. It was not touch screened at all.
They showed it at
They
the
showed it
Venice
at-
Film
yeah.
Festival.
No, I'm talking about
There
when
was-
I'm talking about before it debuts at a festival. They usually have these. They go through a string of test screenings with audiences to see what they gauge the
You
audience.
need
before
to
they
test
debut
screen
it.
a sequel when the first one made $1 billion.
They do it all the time.
I'm guessing.
I think you
I'm
need to
guessing
in
this
this
is-
in this case.
I'm guessing this is Todd Phillips saying I don't want to make DC movies anymore. Superhero movies.
I'm pretty.
I don't even
I'm
think he wanted to make this. I don't even think
Yeah.
he wanted to make this.
Nobody had any input into this movie from what I've read except for Todd Phillips.
Yes.
Like everyone left him alone. So
which I'm not really like mad about that. It's like I'm
and now they're all blaming
happy
him.
the fact that a filmmaker can do what he does, but there'll be points. There has to be points where you have to go, okay, we're not doing this shit, especially the musical stuff. But
I like that. I like the musical.
well, that's fine. It's usually whenever they sung like what 20 times. I don't fucking know.
It
It's like whenever they sing,
probably like
12. I think I started 12 musical
and
numbers.
it wasn't that a lot of the singing wasn't that long.
Yeah, but to me, they feel like a distraction. They feel like it just let's stop everything and
it
just
doesn't
sing.
progress the story.
If you want to show the horrors of the mental health system in the United States, maybe don't put music in it.
Or do
maybe make a serious, dark movie that.
Well, there's been musicals with about dark stuff. I think the point of the music in this movie. There was music and singing. There was music in the first one, correct? There was music and singing in the first one, correct?
No,
he was singing a couple of times.
I've never seen the first one.
It wasn't full on musical numbers. Like
it wasn't like in Chicago, not a Chicago style.
I know he was dancing down the stairs.
Yeah, but that
I haven't seen the movie, but I know that was a dance.
There's needle drops in the first movie,
but
not to this.
All this musical is in his head. It shows his progression of his deterioration without any help. That's what the musicals were in his head. This is where he was seeing things.
How's he
devoid from reality?
Doesn't he realize that? No, I'm not that thing. That was the crazy Joker thing.
Yeah, it honestly sounds like he got healed.
Reality?
Yeah. How did he get healed too? That's another thing.
Yeah.
And it's one thing to have a musical where a whole story is told via a musical. It's another.
Well, I don't want to spoil it for people, but there's a disorder.
I don't think anyone's going to see it. So
there's a doesn't matter. I still don't want to spoil it. There's a disorder that is at play in this movie, and something happens towards the end of the movie that hits a switch in his head. So there's actually something that happens that changes the dynamics of his character and what's happening.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'd say this. I was never really invested in the Arthur Fleck character since the first movie. So it's not like this movie was made for me anyway. But I was just expecting, even though I didn't like the first Joker, I saw themes and it felt more focused in the first movie. I understood what they were trying to do. I understood the themes and the messages that they were trying to tell. This one doesn't know what it wants to be. It feels like it's being all over the place and disguising itself like it's intentionally trying to show how insane he is, when in actuality it's like they don't know what direction they want to go into, and it feels very dull. It feels very haphazard. It's just I don't feel the inspiration that they were trying to do in the first movie.
I love that first Joker movie. It's one of my favorite comic book movies, one of my favorite DC films. And
It's not a comic book movie. Don't say that.
I mean,
it's not a comic book movie.
It's not a comic book movie. It's a comic book character, but it's not a comic book movie.
Yeah,
it has nothing to do with anything.
But that's fine. That's fine to me, because it's at the very least it stood out. It stood out when it came out. It still stands out compared to the other ones that we got after that. And now I was pretty apprehensive at a sequel, because the only movie exists because it made $1 billion. But at least I can kind of see what they were trying to do. It didn't. I think it got lost in translation.
DL and Blue Jay, you both have seen this movie.
Yes, I saw.
Do you think it deserves the hate that it's getting online and from critics? And do you think that people are being a little hyperbolic about how bad this movie is?
I do think they're hyperbolic about it, and I don't agree with the hate of it is pretty overblown. I will say that because this movie is just there. It's not really made. The people that are complaining about this movie, I would say, I'm just speaking from myself, are just comic book fans who really, I can't really describe it. It's people who don't really watch enough movies kind of like this, but who or expecting like a different kind of movie, like like the commercials or trailers were showing. You know what I'm saying? Like they were thinking, oh, this was going to be some kind of chaotic thriller or some whatever. But I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think this is a good movie. I do think this is a bad film. Do I think this is the worst film ever made? No. It's just because I can't say this is a badly directed film. I can't say that the performances are bad. I can't say that the music videos the musical numbers as far as them being staged by itself. If I take them as isolated things and not thinking about how they're utilizing the story, they're well done. Lady Gaga sang her ass off. Joaquin Phoenix had some decent numbers here and there, but as far it's a badly made film, and what we're seeing here is that as far as like the hate that the movie is getting, I think it's just because people were hurt because a lot of people loved the first Joker so much, and they were expecting something on that same caliber, if not better. And I think it's just as far as I think the visceral hate is just because they're so disappointed that this movie is nowhere near the level of the first film. So that's why they're taking it really hard.
I will say so. Let me backtrack on the people who don't watch enough. I couldn't really think because my brain was a little fried. Now, Ashley, I wasn't trying to say that you don't.
How's your brain fried in your 20s? What the hell?
No, because Ashley, I
never mind. I'm not gonna answer that.
No, let me backtrack what I say. Ashley, I wasn't saying like people.
Yeah, Ashley was pissed off when we saw it together. She was pissed. She loved the first movie. She loved the first movie.
The first movie. I love the first movie. I wasn't trying to say you don't watch the movie because, dude, Ashley, I see enough people who say that a lot, and those comments piss me off also as well. Like I think what DL said it better is that they were saying people who liked the first movie. They were expecting something and it came out very disappointed. So there's that. I wasn't trying to say that. Well, and also I'm not sugarcoating. I'm speaking my piece right now. So I will elaborate on DL's review.
All right. I have a question for you two guys.
Sure.
Martrell. Do you guys think it would have been received better if it didn't have the musical numbers?
No, because this movie is still really dull on its own. The pacing is really bad. There's not a lot happening. So even if they took the musical numbers out of there, even if they took the musical numbers out there, I still don't think people would like it as the story by itself because the story is all over the place and it's really dull in the middle. So
I will agree that it's just too long. It's 2 hours and 18 minutes.
Yeah, it did not need to be that long. What is up with these long movies, man?
Like the singing.
What's this? What is 2 hours and 18 minutes long?
It felt long for this movie.
Well,
the pacing was bad in this.
Which is weird.
There's some parts that could have been cut out of this movie. I think it would have made it a little tighter with the time and maybe overall fixed the pacing issue because there was a point where I was just like, oh, how long have I been sitting here?
So
but I still enjoyed it.
I have a couple of tweets.
Damn trailers.
I have a couple of tweets that I bookmarked because
he's telling, God damn it.
I haven't seen the movie and I disagree. And I think if the musicals weren't in there, it wouldn't get the complaints and it would actually be doing better because I guarantee you it's doing so poorly is because it's a musical.
So
I do think it would be better received, but I don't.
It would make more money.
It would not solve the problem completely.
No,
it wouldn't solve it completely, but it would make more than $40 million or whatever it's made.
For this movie.
Yeah, I think worldwide is 120 million.
Yeah,
118, 120.
So
and it still has to release in a few countries.
And it still needs to make like what $180 more million just to break even.
Japan and China.
So
it releases on the 16th in Japan.
To make like
the first one did not release in China. The first movie.
You need to make
I believe
600 million to break even.
The first one was
the Japanese market isn't going to carry that.
The first movie was the most pirated movie in China at the time.
So can I say this right now? I did save a couple of tweets. I do feel that this movie brought in the worst in people when it comes to this. Now you can hate the movie, love the movie all you want, but I do see a lot of crazy tweets coming out of this thing.
Yes,
saying this is like either the worst thing ever. Okay, this is the one that doesn't make any sense to me.
They did this on purpose to destroy the character.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
that
read
was
this
the
to
worst
you.
one
I'm
I've seen.
gonna read this to you.
No, you could never destroy the Joker character.
Watch, I'm gonna read this to you.
No,
guys.
they destroyed Arthur Fleck's thing.
So this is a response to this is a retweet of they didn't show this to test audiences for Joker 2. Here's what they say. This makes more sense when you understand that this sequel wasn't meant to do well at the box office. It was intended to be a humiliation ritual to destroy the movie's legacy as punishment for resonating with the wrong people.
Yes, I saw that.
What
and I go,
the wrong people are the anti-SJWs. That's the crowd that they're saying that the first one was made for. And then it flopped because it had a female co-star. That was the other tweet that went along with that one.
Yeah, the role of oh my God, there's a woman in it. It's woke. Oh no.
Actually, speaking of that,
I don't buy that at all because people love Joker and Harley, and it was sold as a Joker and Harley movie.
Yeah.
And basically, you find out that, as always, the cool girl only likes the cool guy. He's not cool anymore. He doesn't want to be the Joker.
Weird.
What about to say, Dio?
This situation reminds me a lot of the Wonder Woman 84 situation because everyone loved the first Wonder Woman so much, and then Wonder Woman 84 came out and it was awful. So it feels like a very similar situation. So here's a question for you: Is this worse than Wonder Woman 84? Is this on the same level, or is this better than Wonder Woman 84?
I don't care what anyone says.
I haven't seen it.
People in the chat too. Let us know: is this worse on the same level or better than Wonder Woman 84? Because this is a similar situation, right?
Well, I mean, if you think of, I'd rather watch Wonder Woman 84 than this. Because
you'd rather watch Wonder Woman 84, but you just spent like 10 minutes trying to like sugarcoat the hell out of this movie.
I'm not sugarcoating it, dude. What are you talking? I'm trying to give it a fair review. I didn't really hate the movie, dude. And Ashley thought it was sugarcoating. Like, I didn't really hate the movie.
You know who else does that? A little fence riding. Somebody we know, Max.
I don't want you. I don't.
He doesn't want to upset anyone.
No, I'm not upsetting no one. I'm trying not to. I will not be called sugarcoater at all. How dare you? Don't you dare defame me. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. I just think that this movie was just.
That's what I'm saying. That's comparing shit to a booger.
Here's my question because I did not see it.
Oh,
so I just want to know: did the musical numbers do anything to further the plot itself outside of it's in his head? He's crazy. It's in his head. Did the musical numbers do anything? Because we could talk about Wonka all day. Wonka was a musical. It did well. Those musical numbers were part of the plot and the story, which progressed the story.
They feel like they.
I think some of them did, not all of them. Some of them just were. A few of them were probably like four. Were unnecessary.
Yeah, so I was in the theater, right? I was in the theater.
But I did love when Lady Gaga took everybody to church. That was great. That was
that was
woo!
Every movie that the majority is like Luigi defends it like OJ on trial.
Oh my god.
Oh man!
Wow.
You're cutting me up, Ashley.
Woo.
That's why she's gonna be on the street tomorrow.
I don't care. I would.
It's okay. It's nice to have somebody else that says it wasn't a complete and total. Because I don't care what anyone else says. I enjoyed Wonder Woman 84.
I'm glad.
I unfortunately did not enjoy it. I just felt it was all over the place. I
will say this.
And it had the weakest villain possible.
If the glove doesn't fit, you must have quit.
What?
What is
if
that?
The glove doesn't fit, you must have quit.
And that's one to grow on.
What is going on?
That's a reference I'm not sure the younger ones would get, Brucey.
That's fine.
But yeah,
the average audience is 40 to 50.
The musical stuff, the musical stuff kind of stops the movie. Like it feels like they just stop everything.
The too many villains that's the least of that movie's concerns. It's too many villains. But anyway, go ahead.
Oh no, yeah, the movie, like whenever they start singing, it just stops. Like you don't really feel like it's progressing. It's a jukebox musical. It kind of feels like it's progressing the story, but it's just them singing. Like
I
the
would
fact
say
that you have Lady Gaga in there who can sing her ass off, but then you got Joaquin Phoenix singing, and it's like which is crazy because he also played Johnny Cash.
La La Land looks like a masterpiece.
I would say it was only probably like 20 minutes of singing throughout the whole movie.
But still, they feel so long, though. They feel long.
Yeah, I mean, my question is, if it doesn't further the plot, does it take you out of the plot narrative that you're following in the movie?
I don't think it does.
Every time there's a music.
I didn't think it did.
It did. We will debate that.
We will debate.
Waiting for Beyonce to show up as a cameo. I would love
that. The Beyonce cannot act.
No, she
never
cannot
do acting.
She
no.
can't.
I love Beyonce, but she cannot act. She cannot.
Have her sing
her acting is on par with
in the
Madonna.
1980s setting.
So, if you want to see more of the discussion on Joker, please head over to Dial's channel tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern. We will be doing 8:30.
Yes,
8. I'm always on time. Just saying. But head over there to Dial channel 8 or 8:30, possibly 9, depending on who's
no, it can't be
he's
too
waiting
late.
for. We will do a in-depth spoiler review of Joker, give a little breakdown of the movie, and see what's going on. So at this point, if you haven't entered the giveaway, I really don't care. You're not gonna win. So if you don't have Lion in the chat, Lion in the chat, you're missing out. So what's a good book to go with Lions? Voltron #1.
Heck
Oh my god.
Oh, it's not this particular comic book that I'm not reading on the side.
So let's
right, you can open those pages, Blue Jay.
They're still nice and clean.
Let's give this away. And the winner is.
Let's go.
Watch it, baby.
Anybody but.
Told you. It's Ed LeBeau.
Is that still in? He's normally asleep early.
Ed,
Eddie?
Are you here, Ed?
Are you present?
Eddie LeBeau.
Eddie LeBeau.
I'll send Ed something else since he's not here. But I promised him something, so I'll send him something else. Since this is Voltron, I'm not gonna. I'll make it fair. So, next up.
Let's go.
What could be me?
Let's go.
That should be Anthony.
Crimson Terror.
Yes.
Are you here, Crimson Terror?
Crimson.
I haven't seen him for a while.
I've never seen him type in.
I haven't seen them in a minute.
Here comes the Crimson Chin.
Here comes the Crimson Chin. Oh, I kind of want to say the opposite version of Crimson Chin for Fairly Odd Parents. Remember the
Six is like next.
Remember the dark version of the Crimson Chin DL from Fairly Odd Parents?
No.
And the winner
Are you talking about the naked chin?
Yes.
Artrell. Are you still here, Artrell?
Okay, I know what you're talking about. Oh, Ashley, put it in the chat.
I wasn't going to say I don't want to get you in trouble,
Crimson Terror just.
I'm sorry, Crimson.
Yeah, Artrell's here.
Artrell.
Yep.
Oh, there's Crimson Terror.
Damn! Imagine watch Echo show up too, like, hey, I'm here. Y'all gonna do rock, paper, scissors? Who gets the comic?
No. No
No,
fight.
we don't do rock paper scissors here. We break the
Look,
stick in
Bruce,
half and make them
I
fight
bought
to the death
foil.
for it.
I have foil, Bruce. I have foil.
All right,
What are
give
you
me-
teasing me with?
Get this.
What do you got over there?
Foil.
You
Foil.
bastard.
What you got? Monsters.
Well, it says monsters. Yeah.
The
Yes,
Universal
Mark
monsters.
Spears. No, Mark Spears monsters. It's
Oh, okay.
most of the same monsters.
So, are we doing show and tell? Okay. I have.
Oh wait, what's this?
Oh,
Foil.
nice.
Oh, look at that.
Nice.
How did you? He just knows where to pull that out.
It ain't
Yeah,
one
like-
guys.
Just
Okay,
came
I'm
out
very,
recently.
I'm very organized.
We're
Yeah,
doing
just
show
came
and
out
tell.
recently.
So here is the fallen, and it was cool.
Oh, that's cute.
And what's cool about it? He could rip his face off.
Oh,
Oh,
Actually,
oh
I'll-
my God!
Uh-oh.
Everybody has monster comics.
Wait, they all have the same comic book? I have the comic book
Of
too.
course, we all have the same comic.
I mean, it's not a monster, but I got a bunch of monsters on my.
Anyway, since let's see, since Crimson's here, I'll give him a Graveyard Club #1.
That's what she said.
Good book.
It's a really good read.
Consolation prize for being late.
Because we're all showing comics now. I have a comic book right now. It's a nice comic book. I would highly recommend you reading this thing right now.
Oh yeah.
It's a great read.
What is that comic even about? I never opened it.
You never did I you want me to show you?
Yeah, some wonderful person send it to
All
him.
right. Okay, so here you go. This is this is Biggie. This is the
Mhm.
for some reason it's a freaking cartoon comic, a cartoon caveman. Then it
Love it.
goes. Hold on, if I can get this on camera. It goes to this.
Oh, nice sketchbook.
That.
Some sketchbook action. Nice.
Okay, like that. This one,
Nice.
okay.
Well
Nice.
done.
Now you're speaking my language.
Yep, that.
Oh,
I was
shit.
just about to
You got
say
the
that.
Suicide Squad Harley Quinn look going on, okay? And just okay, that's a little too much.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And who is that book put out by?
On the back.
I think it's sold out.
I think Joe's looking for it now.
Art by Kalish.
I think it's Cave Comics or Cave something that did it.
Something Cave.
Well,
Comic
Collector Cave.
Yeah,
but,
Collector Cave.
But
I
art
think
by
that's-
Kalish.
It's sold out.
More of a sketchbook.
That did?
Oh, of course,
Yeah,
it's sold out.
it's an art book.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good art book.
It's an art book in quotes.
This is worth reading. Thank
It was
you.
an art book so they could put Biggie
Yes.
on the cover.
Doesn't seem like a lot of reading in there, but that's okay. We like pretty pictures.
Blue Jay Manhell in that book.
Wow.
Oh man.
He's been into that comic the whole time. That's why his braids fried.
Yes.
Yes, that is the truth. I need help. Not really. This is actually my therapy, actually.
So hit that like button. I will be back tomorrow night on DL Show with
Yes.
more of our hot takes on Joker Folie.
I can't. If Joe's gonna be in there, I would love for that discussion.
Oh, I'm sure Joe is going to talk
just
about how he
waiting.
loves it, and it's the best thing ever.
Ashley's going to bring enough of the heat. That's all.
Okay.
So I will see you guys later. Please hit that like button, subscribe, and if you're watching on the replay, please leave a comment and make fun of Blue Jay and his sugarcoating ass.
I'm
Have a
not
good night.
sugarcoating. Thank you.